Hello, lovely. Welcome to another wellness tea time with me. I am the roaming therapist, ASMR. I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist and I do real therapy work. And today we'll be talking about how to help you with panic attacks. How do we calm down from it? And let's just calm ourselves down first by having some tea. Does that sound good? Good. So today I prepared a floral oolong tea. And as I get the tea ready, please use this time to set the intention for an open heart, an open mind for healing and learning. We'll just set the tea aside and let it steep, and I'll move both our cups aside. Now, lovely, I'm just wondering, do you know what the difference between a panic attack and an anxiety attack? Just want to clarify just in case, so you don't mix up the two. They are different. With an anxiety attack, usually it is triggered with an external stimulus of a stressor, and oftentimes one will feel anxious, alarmed in that state. Our heart is racing, our shortness of breath is noticed, and during those times when that stressor is there, it's triggered. But when that external stressor is removed, or we remove ourselves from it, we normally feel better and the anxiety diminishes. And usually it is also short-lived. On the other side, with panic attacks, that external trigger does not need to be there. It can be unpredictable and we don't know when the next one is. Usually it can last longer as well, which makes it more fearful and scary because we don't know when we would have the next one. So today I'll be guiding you through some cognitive and frontal lobe conscious tools, how we can calm ourselves down when we are facing a panic attack, and what tools you can do to work through it. Any of these tools, I do recommend watching these videos again to help you, or this video, or to keep a journal. And anything that's new that our mind, even body, like exercising, it takes time to build those muscle memories. Same thing with those emotional and cognitive and subcognitive memories. It takes time to build. And in order for those to formulate and get a stronger foundation, it takes at least 63 days. So approximately around 9 to 10 weeks. So I do encourage you to practice these tools as often and take them in short, small bites. Now, before I begin giving you some tools, why don't we have a sip of our tea? Oolong smells really nice. Here, I'll give you the first cup. I'll set it in front of you. I forgot to press this down. There we go. Please go ahead and enjoy some of your tea. Do be careful that it is hot. While you're enjoying your tea, I'm going to give you some tools to calm down from those panic attacks before we actually go further into managing them. And then after that, at the end, you can listen to this part and skip ahead whenever you need it, how to tap into those subconscious to work through and releasing those triggers and stressors built in that we don't even know are aware of, so that the next time, without even those present, we won't feel those panic attacks as strong. And that will be done through guided hypnosis and imagery. Now, before I give you those calming tools, please do a check with your physician, because sometimes these panic attacks could be due to medical reasons. Some of these medical reasons could be like an overactive thyroid gland called hyperthyroidism, or it could also be hypoglycemia, means low blood sugar levels. It could also be due to medicine withdrawal. So if you are on any medication and without your physician's knowledge or recommendation, you just went cold turkey and cut off, it could actually have a great effect instead of weaning yourself off. So please be careful of that. Or it could also be due to the mitral valve prolapse, meaning one of your heart valves isn't closing properly. So if it could be heart issues. And it could also be external stimulants like an overt intake of caffeine, or maybe even some diet pills that have high concentrate on caffeine and mixture of other chemicals that can leave you feeling really anxious. Over prolonged use can have an overall effect of creating panic attacks, or any other drug stimulants like cocaine. So just be cautious of those reasons. Now, once you have done a check with your doctor and you know and you ruled out medical issues, then it could be more of a mental, emotional thing and a subconscious thing. So we can go into that. Please have more of your tea. I will as well. So how do I know I have a panic attack? Some of the symptoms are chest pain, the looming feeling of doom and gloom, or something dangerous is about to happen, fear of loss or death, chills, nausea, abdominal pain, chest beating really fast, chest pains, shortness of breath, hot flashes, dizziness, or feeling that surrealism that you're kind of detached this doesn't feel real. Now, it could be any combinations of this or more. The list that I just shared with you is just a general symptoms that you could feel. Let me pour you some more tea. Oops. So here are some tools, calming tools to help when you're in that moment of your panic attack. 3 things to keep in mind. The first one is what I call 4x4 breathing technique. And the second is focus. And the third is actionable. And if you've had a session with me before, you would know what I mean by an actionable. Actionable is something that we can engage our conscious mind to focus on and do physically. So like taking action. So let's talk about the breathing technique, the 4x4. So what you're going to do is count 4, inhale, hold for 4 counts, exhale on 4 counts, and then hold for 4 counts, and you keep on repeating this until you feel a little bit that edge subsiding. Now, these 3 tools, please don't try all of them at once. Just pick one to do, and as you get better at it, you can add on another. Or if it doesn't work with you, try another one that I am suggesting. So let's try the breathing one first together. So you would count in 4 as you inhale, hold, exhale for 4. I like to exhale from my mouth, breathing it so I can feel my breath, and hold for 4. And repeat, inhale for 4, hold, exhale for 4, hold, inhale for 4, hold, exhale, hold. So you would repeat that as long as you need. The next tool would be focus. So either closing your eyes and focusing on something, the color you choose perhaps, or an image that calms you, like trying to sense an image, imagine the beach if waves calm you. So focusing your mind on that. And when you close your eyes, it helps just take away that external, any visual triggers that could be around that you might not be aware of. And if closing your eyes could be a trigger as well, then you don't need to close your eyes. You can focus on a spot, perhaps on your finger. You can take a look at your finger and then just moving it and following it around. So another technique or another tool that helps calm you down during those moments is what I call actionable. So engaging a conscious mind and taking action. So our conscious mind, I don't know if you're aware, can only do one thing at a time, unlike our subconscious, where it can carry out more than 100,000 tasks at once. So what are some of these actionables? Let me give you an example. For instance, maybe writing thoughts down so you can focus on your words, or maybe writing things that you associate with being calm, like red in bed, soft, velvet, or things that you like, chocolate. And other things could be taking a walk. So sometimes you might feel stuck in that moment physically and you can't move, but to take that first step and to start walking, maybe walking around a park, nature if you can. If you can't, even walking towards a window and looking out, or walking towards sunlight where there's sun coming in and feeling it on your skin. That has a natural parasympathetic nervous system kind of calming it down. Or even singing, putting on a tune and listening to it and moving to it, dancing or singing along to something you like. So you're focusing on that and taking action on those things. Once you're feeling calmer, there are some things that you can do over the long term to help with this as well. So I'm just going to give you 3. The first being, write things down. Do a mind analysis and see if you can find a pattern whenever these are happening, these panic attacks. 2, we're going to start de-hypnotizing ourselves. And this is what I mean by it. When you mention panic attacks, remove the word in association with my, or when you share it, this is my panic attack. So when you remove that ownership and that small little word in front of it, my, this is what we call hypnosis anchoring, or even environmental hypnosis. So you don't have to be under with your eyes closed to be hypnotized, but you're already building that subconscious association with that. You're owning this. You do not own this. It's just a feeling, so we're objectifying it instead of taking that ownership, and it helps distance ourselves away from it, so it's easier to release it later. And 3rd, talk to a professional. So if you find these videos helpful, I do online sessions as well, and I'll provide more information at the end of this video. So I do provide one-to-one virtual sessions as well, where we can do it live and I can tailor it to more your needs. So these are just tools and means for self-help and self-care, but by no means are they replacing actual sessions with your therapist of choosing. And if you would like to work with me, you can contact me and I'll provide that information later on towards the end of this video. How about you have some of your tea? And I will as well. And if you don't have a good set of headphones with you, please go grab it. And then I'll guide you through a guided hypnosis and imagery to work on those subconscious levels and starting to dissociate with your panic attacks. So notice how I said we need to stop that. So with the panic attacks. So you're not owning it anymore, like how I mentioned earlier. And then to also give you those calming, anchoring triggers, so when the next time you practice doing those calming techniques, it'll have more of an effect and you'll notice that they work faster and better. And helping you release anything that doesn't serve you that could be contributing to those panic attacks. Please finish up your tea. And when you're ready with your set of headphones, please find a comfortable spot where you can be undisturbed and you can just lie down. And take a couple deep breaths. If you like, we can practice the 4 and 4 breathing technique. Breathe in, hold, Exhale. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And this time you're going to hold your breath, and we're going to add closing our eyes as you connect to your mind, body, and spirit through your breath and breathing. So breathe in. Hold, focus on that energy as you're holding. Exhale, and then slowly close your eyes as you do so. Hold, and then continue to breathe in that pattern. Or if you're really feeling nice and calm, breathe at your own pace. And as you continue to connect with your mind, body, and spirit through your breath, just notice how your body is being supported by whatever surface it is lying on. And as you do so, your mind may naturally wander to different things. And as it do so, notice that there may be everyday noises around you. And you can let each of those noises remind you that you have the time and space here now, because you have chosen to create this time for yourself to rest, to heal, and to be in deep comfort. And in fact, you find it surprisingly that these sounds will actually support you going into a nice deep level of trance. And when you have that comfort starting to settle in, just the way you have your eyes closed now, beginning that process of relaxation and feeling the support of your body being supported by whatever surface it's sitting or lying on or resting on, you can begin to make this easy to feel a nice experience of a distance from the usual cues you get. The usual cues you get when your eyes are open by simply having your eyes closed just the way you have now. And you can allow the world to simply slip away. And you can experience all the comfort of your body being supported while your thoughts and imagination allows you to be somewhere else entirely. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask you some things. It is just for me to see how to guide you through this process and to also start activating your imagination, those parts of your brain. And I want you to just be aware of them or sense them or envision it in your mind's eye. Whichever works for you. There's no correct or wrong way of doing it. Now, do you own either a vehicle or a bicycle? Good. If you do, just imagine that in your mind. And when you have it vividly in your mind, please nod your head so that I know. Very good. Now once you have that image very clear in your mind, what color is it? Very nice. Now look at the handle or the steering wheel. What color is that? Very good. Now let's check your imagination in another way. This time I'd like I'd like for you to visualize visualize and imagine yourself at a nice tropical beach. This time, I'd like for you to visualize or imagine yourself at a nice tropical beach. And when you get that scene clearly in your mind, please nod your head so that I know. Very good. Now in your mind, look around and tell me if you see anyone else there. What colors do you see around you? Good. That was very good. That shows me how you can imagine and see things or become aware of things in your mind. The first time you imagine something that you own and are familiar with, and the second time something you weren't as familiar with, particularly now that we are needing to physically distance and isolate ourselves, so we might not be able to go there as often, like a tropical beach. Or you just had to make it up in your mind. Now this time I'm going to ask you to imagine a specific single object. Imagine that it is nighttime and it is a beautiful, warm, perfect night, not too cool, not too hot. And you're sitting on a park bench looking at the full moon. And in order to see that full moon better, I want you to now roll your eyes back up in your head as if you could see the full moon right up in the middle of your forehead. Roll your eyeballs all the way back up into your head. As you do, your eyelids, you will notice, will lock tightly closed. The more you try to open them, the tighter they are locking closed. Now try to open your eyelids and they are locking tighter and tighter. So now you can just stop trying and just let go and sleep. Let a good and pleasant feeling now flow all the way through your body, and let every muscle, nerve, tendon, and ligament in your body go loose and relax and very calm. Your body has that memory of sleep, so go into that calm, neutral state, breathing easily and deeply and sending a wave of deep calmness right from the top of your head, sweeping that wave down to the tip of your fingers, down to your toes. Then rest for a moment. Now as you relax more and more, you may notice your mind will naturally wander, and allow your mind to focus by listening to the sound of my voice and the music to continue to ground you in this moment here and now. And it will continue to help you relax even further. The sound of my voice will help you to go into that deeper levels of relaxation. Your mind will wander, but the sound of my voice will travel with you all the time, helping you to relax. Notice now the rate of your breathing. And every time you breathe out, you can also begin to relax even more. And every time you breathe out, you can begin to let go of any physical tension that may be left in any part of your body. So while you continue to slow down and deepen your breathing, slow down your thoughts, you can also begin to relax. And as you do so, focus on my words. I would like for you to imagine you can relax the muscles in your scalp. Focus on that area. And as you do so, you may notice a lift in your ears and a tingling sensation. Even if you think you don't know how, just by naturally imagining and thinking about those parts of your body, you can sense it. Just imagine that you can relax the muscles in your scalp, that tingling sensation increasing, relaxing you even further. And then let go of the muscles in your forehead and your eyebrows. Allow it to release. And breathe out any tension in your temples. You can relax the muscles at the back of your eyes and at the sides. And allow your eyelids to remain comfortably closed. Relax your cheekbones. You can even relax the end of your nose just by thinking about it. Relaxing your jaw now. Allow space between the teeth, allowing your tongue to find its own comfortable resting place. Relax the top of your lip. Relax the bottom of your lip. And soften and relax your chin and jaw. Soften and relax the back of your neck one more time, and then let go. Allowing that feeling of relaxation to travel down your spine all the way down. Relaxing your throat now. Perhaps allowing yourself to swallow. Time, and then let go of the muscles in your throat, imagining you can soften your collarbones and shoulders drooping down away from your ears. Soften and relax, lengthening and releasing your arms and all the way down to your elbows are soft, your wrists are relaxed, droopy. Relaxing the back of your hands and relaxing the palms of your hands, and you can even relax each finger. You might even want to shift and move it as you focus on those spots, relaxing them and allowing them to be even more comfortable. One at a time, relaxing now, letting go. Relax now your chest and soften and relax how it feels. Noticing your rib cage as it expands and contracts so you can breathe with ease. And you can continue to deepen and relax your breathing. And now relaxing your solar plexus. If there is any tightness or hardness left, allow for it to melt and soften in ease. Relaxing now the lower part of your body, allowing your core and stomach muscles to soften and release and let go. Relaxing now into your hips and pelvis and all the way down, relaxing and length of your legs as it stretches out. Thighs soft, knees relaxed, ankles nice and loose, relaxing the tops of your feet and the soles of your feet, relaxing each toe now, one at a time. And in a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And with each number, you can allow yourself to drift, to sink. Another 10. times deeper than you were before. Relax with each number to a perfect level of relaxation where you want, where the deeper part of your mind is waiting to help you, and it's so ready. 10, going, releasing. 9, easily, calmer still, to 8, sinking deeper and easily now to 7, 6, calmer and deeper still, 5, natural and easily going, 3, 2, and 1 into that deep down relaxed state. In a moment you're going to hear me say the word now, and from now on, every time you hear me say the word now, your body will automatically relax, and every time you hear the word now, that's a signal for your body to let go of any unnecessary physical tension, to let go of any unhelpful nervous tension. And now the deeper part of your mind is more receptive, and the deeper part of your mind will help you to relax even more deeply now. And I would like to speak to your unconscious, that subconscious mind, about a matter of importance, an importance to you that you have chosen, and that is why you are here today, because this is your choice, this is your decision to make this important change in your life. You will find it easy now with the benefit of your subconscious, unconscious mind, and with the full support and understanding of the deeper part of your mind to eliminate a problem. Until now, you have been experiencing uncomfortable feelings of unsettled emotions, feelings of discomfort and anxiety, feelings of fear, feelings of gloom and doom and gloom, feelings of panic or death, which have begun to interfere with your life. And I would like to tell you of some useful tools to overcome those feelings. Feelings of numbness or dissociation, detachment, chest pains, and forever. And those feelings, there is nothing for you to do, for the deeper part of your mind will take care of this for you. And in the beginning, strange as it may seem, when they began, those feelings probably served some useful function in your life. However, whatever it was that naturally and originally caused the panic attacks, it is now in the past, outdated, because you've reasserted your desire to be free of it. The feelings were a response to some anxiety going on in your life now. At the time, you may have heard of the flight or fight response, which is perfectly normal. That is how our mind and body reacts. And it's a perfect natural response where the body prepares to deal with a possible threatening situation and responds by causing feelings that for you today are neither useful or desirable or even appropriate. And for some reason, that natural helpful flight or fight mechanism has overreacted and is triggered by no external triggers or stimuli, and it just happens unpredictably and has gone and got something out of proportion and has resulted in these uncomfortable feelings, and then can be quite frightening for sure, if not even alarming. And after experiencing them once or twice, we developed a fear of these feelings. This is what happened to you. And know that it is okay now, because you now know you can survive a panic attack. You are still here, are you not? But the fear of having one has caused a chain reaction which only creates one, so we can and we need to unlearn those feelings of fear and to take back that control of your thoughts. We may not be able to control other things. There are things that may be beyond our control, but you are able to control your thoughts and your feelings and your reactions. And of course, this may take a little practice at first, but when you carry out the suggestions that I will make to you, you will be free, and in a very short amount of time, of any panic attacks forever. To demonstrate, you will be free of it. So to demonstrate to you how to begin to take back that control, I would like to suggest that you take each symptom one step at a time while you are completely in this relaxed state that you have achieved, and comfortable in the knowledge that you can be free from the panic attacks forever. As you know, all people are different and unique, and everyone's experiences can be similar but still unique to their own. And so that, and the symptoms are different for different people, but one of the most common is your heart beating a little more faster than usual. And if your mind can cause this, it can also reverse it. And if this should ever occur, perhaps imagine it as heavy music which is beginning to slow down, or loud music, and you can choose to turn it down to a nice, slow, soft, steady rhythm. Or perhaps a clock that's beginning to wind down. Your mind can control your physical attributes, your heartbeat especially. And you know that even without having to be in this hypnotic state, just simply by slowing down your breathing, you will slow down your heart rate. So your mind can control your heart, your heartbeat, your awareness of it. Another feeling that people sometimes say they have is one of calmness in the back of their neck. Another feeling that people sometimes say they have is that of clamminess, the chills in the back of their head or neck, or the palms of their hands where it becomes sweaty. And they can feel hot and sweaty chills at the same time. Where they can feel hot and sweaty chills at the same time. And should this ever occur, imagine picking up a handful of snow and compressing it to make a snowball. Or imagine you're standing at the side of a fan to get cool and comfortable once again. And if it's the back of your neck, maybe you can imagine a lovely, cool, soft breeze coming from behind you. And your neck will become more comfortable too. Sometimes some people will say they feel numbness, and that their legs feel weak, like jelly. But you can imagine a lovely, strong feeling of energy, of strength spreading into your legs. You may even notice that there's little shivers and shakes running through your body. And should this ever occur, you can become really curious about those shivers. Perhaps you can imagine the rays of the sun streaming over your body. Perhaps you imagining that you're standing by a windowsill where the sun is coming in and you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, making it feel relaxed, making it feel comfortable and warm, and so relaxed that another thing that you'll notice is that your body is calm now in that cozy, warm sun hug feeling. Another thing that some people find useful is to learn to go with the flow. And should this ever occur, don't fight them. Just be still for a few moments and remember to breathe calmly, taking control of your breath, and calm and evenly breathe in and out. It can help to remember a simple breathing technique called 7-11. Simply breathe in for a count of 7 and then breathe out for a count of 11. And let those feelings wash over you and continue to breathe in the count of 7 and out for a count of 11. And don't become a part of those feelings. Continue to breathe in for 7 and out for 11. And just observe them calmly and comfortably. And continue with that breathing technique. And by doing so, you are in control. If it helps you, you can take yourself off, guiding yourself into your imagination to a special place of relaxation where you feel at ease and secure, a place of your inner sanctuary that no one else is allowed to ever enter except by invitation, and where time has no meaning. Time doesn't exist there, so you can stay there as long as you please. Others may imagine themselves in their special room, a place where they feel completely at ease. Or for others, it can be an art gallery, and you see any uncomfortable feelings as a picture on a wall. And when that happens, they just float right on past the picture. So you don't need to be there, because not everything in this art gallery of yours is needed or is liked. So you can choose to float right on past them onto the paintings of more calm, pleasant scenes, peaceful and artistic pictures that you love to look at and brings you feelings of joy and calmness and tranquility. Pictures with lovely soft colors. And as you continue to float towards these more pleasant scenes, so you float past the unpleasant ones and leave it behind, taking no notice at all. And the feelings quickly subside, and you are replaced by more comfortable feelings of calm, relaxation. So you see, you've already learned several techniques here to cope with any discomfort, and knowing might crop up is a wonderful, comfortable comfort to you, and you know this. You feel more comfortable about the whole situation because you're more in control now. You begin to lose any concern. You always know that feelings pass easily, and you are in control now. And as a direct result of this, you're going to find those feelings occurring less and less and less until they gradually diminish all by themselves. And very soon and naturally you will forget you ever had this problem at all, because it will be in the past. And very soon you will have little recollection of it ever having this problem. And there is no need for you to remember something that is no longer part of your life. No need to remember something that is in the past of no significance to you ever again. And in a moment, I am going to count you from 1 to 10. And before I do so, the next time we work together, the sound of my voice or the music will naturally bring you to this calm, hypnotic state. Your subconscious mind will stay completely alert, allowing you to do the work you need to do. Knowing that you will go into this state by your own choosing, and of course with your permission. And no one else, including myself, will be able to hypnotize you without your permission. So when you're ready, 1 to 10, and with each number, you become more and more awake with beautiful feelings flowing through your body, calm and peaceful thoughts are flowing through your mind, anchoring into this calmness, and you will wake up feeling fine, more in control, energized, confident, and peaceful. And by the time I count to 8, you will notice more of your surroundings and more aware of your environment. So by the time I get to 10, you will become full aware and conscious. So when you're ready, 1, 2, 3, slowly waking up into this conscious state. 4, 5, 6, connecting mind, body, and soul. 7, 8, feeling refreshed and confident and more in control. 9, fully becoming more aware, relaxed, and at peace and calm and energized now, fully refreshed. 10, fully becoming aware of everything around you. And you begin to move your body, stretching it out, allowing that comfort to settle in even more, feeling that confidence in your body and comfort as well. Taking a nice deep breath in. When you're ready, you may begin and open your eyes. Hello, welcome back. How are you feeling now? More relaxed and calm? Good. What do you remember? That's good. And if you don't remember everything, that is quite alright. Your mind and what you need, you know, your body and mind knows, and it will choose. And that is why you may remember some of the things that I was saying to you during the hypnosis process. And some things you didn't need, was just let go of. And encourage you to practice those calming tools, as well as what you've realized during the hypnosis process, because sometimes things can be lost in our subconscious memories, And we don't even realize that that programming there can be affecting us in a not so positive way. And we've learned those in the past to help us cope, and is no longer helpful. So please, just internalize and absorb whatever you've learned in. And tonight when you go to sleep, you may notice that you might have certain thoughts, or even certain images, or even dreams, and know that it's your mind, whatever we brought up from your subconscious, it's processing that information. So please do not be alarmed. Some people might have the best sleep, and some others might get nightmares. And know that it's your mind processing that information in your sleep, which is so important. And that's why they say sleep is so important. Please leave me any questions and comments if you have. And do subscribe. Click on that notification so you know when the next post will be. And you subscribing will help support the work I'm doing, so I can support you in return as well. And I appreciate that. Don't forget to follow me here on Instagram. And if you would like more information or to book a session with me virtually, here's my website. And until next time, please take care. Thank you.